Today's financial system has great need for Catholic values. And here I mean Catholic in two ways. One, Catholic with a capital C, based on our Catholic faith, but also very much, and especially in markets, Catholic with a small c, based on universal human values. So for a person of faith, to start with Catholic with a capital C, finance is a great vocation. Through finance, you can take all the gifts that you have received, develop them, and share them with others. Finance is such an important part in our current society. It plays such a central role that with finance often comes superior information, superior power and control. And that information, power, and control can then be used to the benefit of others or to extract from others. And that also is then directly related to this notion of Catholic values with a small c, like universal human values. The recognition that in finance, it's always about people. That at the heart of finance is, are you serving other people or are you extracting wealth from them? So morally legitimate market decisions are transactions that generally both sides benefit from, and it also contributes to the good of everyone else in the market. Market decisions that are not morally legitimate are also very frequent, unfortunately. One example is that in finance, but my area, is that many financial products are very complex. And oftentimes the person, that one side selling or buying these complex products know a lot more than the other side. A simple example is in the recent global financial crisis, which was very much also a crisis in the mortgage market. That very complex products were sold to people who didn't fully understand the risks that they were taking or what really was at stake. Another example would be if people are sold very expensive financial products, while it would be perfectly fine for them, or even maybe even better for them, if they would buy much cheaper, like off-the-shelf, much simpler products. An example would be for many investors, buying an inexpensive index mutual fund may be very appropriate for them, while buying a much more expensive investment product may be appropriate for some investors, but for many investors, it may not be necessary for them to incur really high costs. First and foremost, see that finance is a great vocation. It's a great environment for you to take all of your God-given gifts, develop them, and share them with others. It's a very dynamic, challenging, disciplining environment. It's also an environment that comes with a great responsibility. If you're working in finance, you will often be in a position where you have superior information, superior power and control. And your responsibility is to use your superior information, power and control to benefit others rather than to extract from them. And that is a great responsibility. It's also a great act of love to the extent you are able to do so. My name is Martijn Cremers. I'm a professor of finance at the Mendoza College of Business at the University of Notre Dame.